I don't think there was a point when I didn't want to be a part of it. Um, a lot of other emotions and a lot of other questions and feelings, but not something where I just didn't want to be a part of it. I questioned how I was going to take care of her, how I was going to be a father and be that role model, and I looked into options. Oh, you petted her? You know, I had just really finished with high school, had a part-time job, and I had to make the decision. I was contemplating going into the Marines. Looked into, actually went as far as doing the physical and the paper tests. I had one last set of paperwork to do, and they would give me my, they would give me all of the dates and where I had to be. But realistically, what that was going to do would be to take me away from my daughter for months and months, and who knows how long. And realized that really wasn't an option. So what I did was I stopped college, and I went to work full time. So yeah, so I was afraid, more so because I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if I was capable. I didn't know how my parents were going to react. They were surprisingly cool about it. The one thing with my parents, I mean, we're a pretty strong, tight family. My parents are logical. They understand that you can't take things back. All you can do is make the best of the situation and deal with it, learn from it, move on. So they were very supportive of both me and Jennifer. Well, if I didn't have a child as young as I did, realistically, if things had kept going the way that they were going, I wouldn't be in the position that I am now. I don't think my life would have turned out nearly as well, as silly as it sounds. Having a daughter, and in my situation, ending up a single father as young as I did, forced me to change some habits and to break some relationships and break some ties that were unhealthy, that I don't think would have broken as easily and as quickly. It was the influence of my father and my mother that helped me to be strong and to do that. But I think had my daughter not come along, I don't know that things would have changed as quickly as they did. So the struggles for me mostly were internal. I had such a strong support outside with my parents that I didn't necessarily have to worry about that end. But I had to worry about making sure that I could do what was right, that I could become the person that could take care of my daughter and give her the things that she needs without having to rely on other people. I have two beautiful daughters. I've got a wonderful wife. Got a good job, steady job, nice home, cars. We pay the bills. So really, I mean, I have no complaints. Much like anybody else, there are things that I want and things that I aspire to, but really, my life is good. Everything that's happened up to this point in my life really has made me into the person that I am. I've had to work a little bit harder. I've had to work my way up. I had to make some changes, some adjustments, work a little bit outside of my plan, but all of those things, I think, really molded me into who I am. So having regrets means that you would change it. I wouldn't change it. Without such a strong support staff, and without knowing your character, and being able to make the right decisions in a case like this, that I can see easily how things can go terribly wrong. And in fact, I get to see the other side of this story. So it can be tough. It just so happened that for me, I was able to push through it and to make the right decisions and make the most of it. But I think for a lot of people in the same situation, that it wouldn't necessarily have ended as well.